Hello, welcome to 1995batman.com. Today we are looking at the Night Flight Batman with Bat Attack action. This is one of the last Kenner figures to come out, towards the end of the line anyway. He's got this massive backpack, but let's first just have a quick look at this accessory. So he's got this kind of like weird sort of cutting tool, kind of circular saw kind of thing, which I think is based on this piece concept art that they did for the film. I think that gadget is on his wall of gadgets at the start of the film, but I don't think he picks it up and uses it. He does use something similar in Batman and Robin, though. As you can see, it's just hard plastic. It doesn't move, it doesn't fire or anything. It's obviously kind of made to look, I think anyway, like a sort of like time-lapse kind of photo, as if it's kind of like firing out towards it. But yeah, as accessories go, it's fine, you know. I'd rather it fired, but anyway. The main thing is this bat attack action, which I'm going to try and demonstrate now. So if we go around the back, you can see he's got this sort of like thing here and these two wings that are held down by this little clip here. Now you can either push it down there, or you can reach it from the front here, just between his legs, if you can see kind of that little switch there. So when you push that down, sorry, it's tricky to do with just two hands. If you push that down, the wings come out, and this weird sort of like bat, I don't know, helmet, visor, sort of comes down over him with kind of like little kind of bat teeth and stuff. But yeah, that's the central kind of bat attack feature. The springs are quite satisfying. It does kind of, yeah, really ping. And obviously it's kind of neat that they've got this just on a kind of floppy hinge, so it does just, when it comes up, flops over his head into place and looks like he's ready for action, whatever action that is. I'm just going to put that there because this reminds me a lot of another figure from the Legends of the Dark Knight series, which was also called Bat Attack Batman, which is, as you can see, towers above that figure, which also had a little bat helmet that came down over and had wings that kind of flopped up. So yeah, I'm sure there was some crossover here. I'm sure a similar design teams were working on these two figures. But anyway, let's move that to one side and get back to this figure. So what else can we say about it? Let's just take the backpack off and just have a quick look at the figure itself. One thing that someone pointed out to me, which is kind of cool, is that this is actually the best representation of the Sonar suit. Obviously the colour's not. He's got this kind of like bronze bat symbol, and he's kind of like in a kind of like metallic-y grey suit, but it's this detail here. The little gauntlets are kind of like smooth and almost kind of like wave-like, whereas when you look at something like this, which is meant to be the Sonar suit, he's got the spiky gauntlets. So that's the little detail, and there's other little details like around the back. He's got the little kind of oval shapes here on the back of his thing and not here. But anyway, so that's just a little minor point. I like this figure. I think it looks kind of cool actually, in the kind of just, you know, having the little bronze bit kind of like pop out. I think it looks kind of cool. I love this little feature with the little head thing kind of popping over. It is kind of bizarre and random. Like, I can't imagine them actually like rendering this in live action. That would just be insane. But it is a cool figure, and I do obviously, as always, recommend you get it if you can.